Hazel, Sabir, and Shun. She takes a little notepad out, writes down, looks at you guys, and continues to take some notes.
Use the mushrooms to speak to Shun and Sabir and ask them if we should just kill her now. Okay, she's taking our names. She's not letting us do what we want. I know they're on the way, but we could just kill her, and then we can do what we want and leave, and nobody's gonna know we're the ones who killed her.
Previously, you managed to fight your way to freedom, where you celebrated a victory, had a feast, had a marriage, and then bittersweetly a very prompt and voiceless departure the following morning. Vagari and Byyyeee left to your school with Amy, with Elise. Shit. Yeah, with Elise. To go to your school to visit Vagari's ancestral ground with her new husband and her new little sister. You sobered from your revelry in the following morning, had a lovely breakfast, and you were asked by Qaid Nasir to hold to your side of the deal that was to continue to heal the crab, which you guys also offered to do. As a little added bonus, Shun has his run of the kitchen for one meal, if completed within a reasonable time frame. You were instructed that you needed to go to a couple of locations to find the necessary ingredients. You got this information from the Ishkatari nomads that sit outside the gate, whom you are hopefully going to be able to make it to them in order to travel to the Oasis of 1,000 Lanterns and find out more about Savnu, a god that Sabir seems to have some kind of connection with. On your way back into town, you stopped at the Burkitash, where you have conscripted the assistance of Mr. Snuggles to collect spice for you. Also, for simplicity's sake, and because the metric system is so much better, I did the calculations. We're gonna make it simple. 4 grams of spice is about 1/8 of an ounce, which is 20 gold pieces.
That's far better.
Yeah, grams are way better. So 4 grams, 20 gold pieces. That's the increments we're going to be using.
Okay.
I'm so glad we got this drug math taken care of.
Yes. 5 grams or 5 gold per gram.
Okay. That's
So-
much more reasonable than 2,500.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It equivalent.
the equivalent. Yeah, that's the conversion rate. So you spent what? You gave him 300?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we can do the math later.
I missed him money bags. I gave him 2,500.
You don't have 2,500.
Not anymore.
You gave him 300. Don't try to mess with me.
I gave
It's
him
recorded,
2,500 in
motherfucker. I'll go
Electrum.
back and check it.
It's recorded. Yeah. I mean, I gave him 2,500 in Electrum.
You don't have any Electrum. You got Mr. Snuggles to help you out. So he's off collecting spice for you. In the meantime, you have 3 locations that you can check out. One of which you've already done. You've collected kelp from the bottom of the Nar. You are still needing to collect quartz from the Eldritch Estate. But you are currently, after having fought a weird plant octopus starfish creature from the depths of the Nar while you collected the kelp, while Hazel went down, turned in like a giant seahorse, made your way out, managed to collect the kelp, and made your way to Wadi Island, which is a sort of location memorial of the fallen winged riders during the War of Fracture. You've been traveling across the island until you came to this this memorial for Hatamoto Miho, a non-winged rider, but a warrior that fought in the War of Fracture nonetheless, a warrior from Senshi. And you see that here there are the lotus, the purple lotus flowers that you need to collect for the remedy for the crab. And that's where we're going to pick up. So at the moment, Sabir, you are standing in front of this statue, this aggrandized version of what essentially is samurai armor, like very samurai influenced armor of Senshi. Right in front of that is a sword, a katana style sword that's placed in front of the armor, and then beneath the sword there is a picture of the warrior herself with a sort of like ponytail, and you see a drow figure with a kind of serious face, dressed in these simple sort of like kimono or gi. You can't really tell based off of like where the picture cuts off, kimono or gi robes. Next to you is an individual that was kind of looking and appreciating the memorial as well. Tiff, you are on the other side of the bridge that leads to this kind of memorial, and Shun, you had walked away to turn invisible to try to collect some of the lotus flowers undetected. As you all are trying to sneakily collect these rare flowers, Tiff, you go to speak to one of the guards to try to distract them, as was your plan, and as you get close, you just see that the person currently speaking to the guard sticks a knife in them, and you see that the three other people that are in here, aside from you two and the one guard, seem to be making aggressive moves to do something you're not sure. So, without further ado, let's roll for initiative.
All right.
So, 25 to 20.
Oh, me! I rolled 20.
20?
Well, 19 plus 1. But
Yeah, hell yeah. All right. All right, 15 to 20.
16.
Okay. Shun?
13.
13. All right. Starting with you, Hazel, let's go to roll 20. Okay. This is the memorial. Sabir, you are here. Hazel, you are here. Shun, previously I had you roll a percentile die. You are here and you are invisible. So I'm going to give you a little ninja icon to show you that you're invisible. Hazel, you're up first. This guy that's in red, he is standing across from the guard, and he just stabbed him, which is what's triggering initiative. And you can see that this guy is turning on you. What would you like to do?
So, like, he's headed for me at this point?
He looks like he's going to move aggressively towards you, and this guy looks like he's going to. We'll make an insight or perception check at disadvantage because you're focused over here.
I rolled a 16 at disadvantage.
16 at disadvantage. This guy here looks like he's going for the sword that's in front of himself and Severe. So, your turn. What are you doing?
I am going to summon my wildfire spirit then. I'll have it just appear next to me then. There is fine. So, each creature within 10 feet of the spirit, when it appears, other than myself, must succeed on a dex saving throw.
Within 10 feet must succeed on a dex saving throw?
Yes. I was trying to place it so I could hit both, but I can't place it and hit both, so.
Yeah. All right,
That's
fair
fine.
enough. Oh, yeah, they rolled a 2.
Okay, so it is 2d6 of fire damage. So
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right.
Roll damage.
All right.
Toast that bitch like a sandwich.
That is a 6 plus a 1, so that's 7.
Ready for the panini.
Okay.
And then can I, since I used my action to do that, can I go ahead and use my bonus action this round to command my wildfire spirit, or do I have to wait until my next turn?
No, you can do it.
Okay, then I'm gonna have it use Flame Seed to make an attack on the blue guy.
Okay. That's a ranged attack.
Yes.
All right. Go for it.
Okay. That is a 14.
14. Okay. To the blue guy.
Yes.
All right. Describe summoning your wildfire spirit. What does it look like?
Okay, so when I see the guy get stabbed and I realize that they're kind of closing in, this like red kind of, my like iris kind of gets like a red tint to it out of like a survival instinct, and then it's just like and then from my eyes you kind of see this like bright light and then this like fire appear, and then that'll be my wildfire spirit next to me.
Hell yeah. All right. Your eyes turn red. It bursts forth. A circle of flame erupts from it. You see that the guy in blue kind of like tries to shield himself a little bit, and he's like singed. And then he goes to put his hand down, and you like, how do you command the wildfire spirit? Wildfire spirit. Blah, blah, blah.
I am going to, I'll just like verbally call out, but it's kind of in this weird language that people can't understand that kind of sounds like a hissing noise.
Okay. So you make a hissing noise. It looks at you. What does your wildfire spirit kind of look like? What's its affect? Is it like small and cheery and kind of like chill, or is it like psychotically like, bloodthirsty? What's this guy?
It is
Or girl?
like kind of have it
Or
kind
thing.
of has like a protective
Person.
spirit kind of to it. So it's like protective of me. So it kind of is like its attention is on me.
Okay.
So it's like primary focus is always me, and like you can kind of get a sense when you're around it that it has like this connection to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it bursts forth a flame. He gets singed. It turns to you. big eyes, turns to him, gets serious, and then you see this fire come through, bursts like right in the chest, and like the shirt's kind of burned off, and you see a familiar shape tattooed on its chest. The leafless tree that forms into a skull with gnarled roots and branches. This is a member of the Verdoran.
Can I use my mushrooms to tell my other party members that? Or do they see it?
Did we establish? Severe,
Yeah.
you've definitely noticed it. Shun is not with
have
you at the moment.
5
He's not in
hours,
line of
so-
sight. Was that?
We have 5 hours worth of the mushrooms, so she could communicate.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like if it's a bonus action to use the mushrooms to communicate. I think it is. Like in combat. Because communication usually is like an action, but
That's like a
mental
free
communication
action.
I think is easier. What?
It's like a free action, right?
I don't know if we've established that
for
because like
mental stuff?
to communicate something to someone, like to use your action to communicate some important information, that is an action in combat. But mushrooms, I think we established bonus action to make it because it's easier. You only have to think it. I'll say that for now, for this combat, we'll make it a free action and then we'll revisit it.
Okay.
So yes, you can communicate, Tiff.
Okay, well, I'll just let them know that then what I saw. And even though, like, yeah, to both of them.
Okay.
Beep, beep, beep. You guys. Urgent! Urgent! Over! Call me, BB! The fire is me! Don't go after it!
Oh, that's good.
It's the Mikey Talkie. Okay. This guy immediately dies. Dead. Guard just like dies.
Oh.
This guard's gonna move. Take its action to come out 60 feet. So he's gonna show up here. And this guard is gonna move. Take their action. Actually, yeah, they need to take their action to observe what's going on. That's all they're gonna do. Sabir, you are up. You see that the guy make an insight or perception check. Your call.
Gotcha. Hazel, when you communicated everything that you saw, did you communicate what you perceived on the guy that was next to me, or no? Or just like
No.
She didn't say it.
okay, all right. Then natural one.
The guy definitely looks aggressive. You know that much.
Okay. I will look at the guy and I'll look at what's going on. And like, are you with them?
He definitely looks aggressive. Communication, if you're actually asking the question, communication is an action.
Yeah, I gotcha. In that case, I will use an action to communicate and be like, just, oh, hey, you're not with them, are you?
You will get his response when his turn comes up. Anything else?
I will go ahead and start to slowly unsheath my weapons.
Fair enough. Okay. Blue guy. Blue guy's gonna go. They did not like that at all. They're going to teleport 30 feet. Can they teleport? Yeesh. Maybe not. Nah, they're gonna come up to you, Hazel. You're just gonna say, that wasn't
Ew.
nice. And they're going to attack you 4 times.
Awesome.
The lowest I rolled is a 7. That doesn't hit.
Nope.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
You get hit 3 times.
Spectacular.
They just come up and they just start punching you in the face. That is 13 points of damage. They just come up and they just pop you right across the jaw, bring another one right into your stomach, and then just elbow you in the face as you recoil.
Cool.
All right, that's its turn. Shun, you're up. You hear commotion from, so you're in this statue courtyard here. You hear the commotion from the other side of the wall happening over here. This is a memorial with a variety of different statues. You can kind of tell that this is like a unit that existed in the War of Fracture, and then this is the botany garden that I was describing last time, where you can kind of prepare something to, like, you know, present as something to one of the memorials. What you doing?
So that's a sheer wall, like no windows, nothing?
This is a sheer wall. You can only hear what's happening on the other side. And this is like as tall as the statue is, like 10 feet, 8 feet, something like that.
Okay. So assumedly not an open garden. This is inside of a building. This is like a wall that I couldn't go over.
The format, it's not, there's no roof. You could try to climb it. It's like 10 feet high. It'll take your action to climb, I think. But the whole area is kind of like an outdoor setting. Like, there's no ceiling above you. There's no roof above you. What you could do is also climb the statue and try to leap over the wall.
Mm-hmm. But that would take an action, correct?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
If it was shorter, it would just be kind of like part of your movement. But because it's a sheer face wall, that would be a little more difficult. I would say if you climb the statue, probably not an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action dash. 60 feet here.
Okay.
And then I'm seeing Hazel get accosted. I am still invisible.
Right. Roll a straight stealth check. You get advantage because you're invisible, but you get disadvantage because you're not moving at half speed.
$19.
I believe nobody will notice you. Shit.
Notice me, senpai.
In that
This
case...
This guard rolled a nat 20 on their perception.
Neat.
This guy does not notice you. And this guy also doesn't notice you. They're dead.
Cool. Okay.
So they don't know who you are, what you look like, but they notice a presence that ran past them.
The guard?
Yeah, this guard.
But not the guy who is
But
standing
not
in
this guy.
front of the dead body.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Since I'm still within my turn and I've used the full 60, would it be okay for me to have moved here then?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then in that case, I'm going to attack with the daggers.
Okay. You have advantage on your first attack.
Dope. And I've already used the bonus action, so there's nothing there. But I have... That's it. I just take one attack, correct?
Yeah, I believe you only have one attack at the moment.
Okay, cool. All right.
You have advantage.
With advantage. All right, I'll take
Yeah, because you're
higher.
invisible. But that does break your invisibility.
Yeah, that's totally fine. That's going to be 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Plus the sneak attack.
Yes.
So that's a d6 plus a d4 plus 2.
Is your dexterity +2?
Or sorry,
Then-
sneak attack is 2d6. So
Yeah.
2d6 plus d4 plus 2.
Yes.
So that is going to be 11 damage to the man in red.
Okay. You hear the commotion, run through, burst open the doors, run through the kind of like little botanist garden, run past the guard. He kind of like, or she rather, her cape kind of flows a little bit to the side, and you kind of like bring your dagger out, stick it up in the guy's side, right under his ribs, and your invisibility wears off. Anything else? That's your action, bonus action.
That's me, I'm good.
All right, cool. The guy here is going to grab the sword next to you, Sabir, and turn to you. That's I believe this guy's whole turn. Yep. Can't do anything else. So he pulls the sword out of the sheath and then turns towards you. And then this guy, the first one, he's going to turn to you, Shun. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Got it. That's going to be a Yeah, that's going to be a 3.
You are paralyzed. He pulls his dagger out of the person, kind of like takes a step back, holds his sides, and goes, "No one will stop us!" and casts hold person on you. So he is concentrating on hold person for 1 minute. So you are currently paralyzed.
Okay. And what does paralyzed do, just so I know?
Paralyzed. You are considered incapacitated. You can't take, which incapacitated. Oh, you automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits you is an automatic crit, and you are incapacitated, which means that you can't take actions or reactions. Bonus actions are part of actions.
Sounds good.
That's really weird. None of this says that your speed becomes 0, but it should. Because your speed also becomes 0.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I think the incapacitated part
It's
takes
like,
care
yeah,
of it.
that's part of that. I'm
Okay.
basically asleep,
that's-
but awake.
Yeah. And you can only speak falteringly with hold person. All right. You can repeat the save at the end of your next turn.
Cool.
Yeah, at the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw and success the spell ends. All right, cool. That is his turn. We go right back up to Hazel. What you doing?
Okay, moving with my wildfire spirit does not I don't have to use my bonus action to have it move with me, right?
I don't believe
know-
so.
Because I know, like, to have it do anything other than dodge, I have to use my bonus action.
Yeah.
But
there's
just move.
there's a certain level of kind of connection that you have that it understands kind of your motives and desires, and you understand its motives and desires. So, yeah, you only need to use your bonus action for what the stat block says you need to. Otherwise,
Alright.
it can move.
Then I'm gonna take my bonus action first, and I am going to use a potion of healing that I have
Okay.
to regain 2d4 plus 2.
All right, go for it. Roll that.
Okay. So I have used this. And then I am going to run past this guy. Can I just like bully right through him?
You would have to go around him.
I have to go around him? Okay.
Like you could. So what you could do? You could do that.
I thought you could just land on one. You can't just go through them.
You could try, but it's going to cost you 10 feet of movement, and also, even if you did, it's still you're going to end up in the same spot.
Okay.
Oh, because it's difficult.
So actually, it would be one down because you're using double your movement to get past that square through them. But the diagonal, like, it really doesn't make a difference, honestly. And then if you wanted to use your action to dash, you would get here or
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I'll just go around him then. I'll just use that and just... Oh, shoot. Hold on. Just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he'll just come with me. He's
Okay.
just gonna dodge for his turn. And then I'm gonna use my action.
Well, he's going to
to-
take an attack of opportunity on you.
I know. I'm gonna risk it.
Okay.
For the biscuit.
And
Alright.
I'm going to cast... Oh, wait. Do I finish my turn first, or does that attack of opportunity come
The
first?
attack of opportunity resolves before you get out of its... yeah, it rolled a natural 18. You take 6 points of punch damage.
Awesome. And I am going to cast Fairy Fire
Okay?
onto the guy with the sword. And I know it's a 20-foot cube, so can I like cast it like in a way so that I don't hit severe?
Yes. You can cast it... You can cast it there, and you'll get the villain, but you won't get Sabir or the guard.
Okay, I'll do that then. 'cause
All
I
right,
don't
so
wanna
that's a
piss the
dexterity
guard
saving
off.
throw from them, right?
Yes.
They rolled a nat 20. Okay.
See, this is what it was last session,
I
but
gotta
just in
start-
reverse.
I gotta start using this die. That's awesome.
Or not,
Um,
or you can just throw the die away.
For a total of 23.
Oh, cool. All
What
right.
does Fairy Fire look like?
Apparently nothing.
You go.
I tripped, so I dodged the guy, and I so focused on dodging that when I run through, my foot like catches on the edge of the bridge, and I'm trying to cast, and I like fall to the ground and like stubble the way, and then just like random little spurts of fire like fall into the water and die. And then you just hear, "Oh my gosh!" And then my little wildfire spirit sees me and is like, "Oh!" And it runs after me to try and help me. And we're just like a disaster happening. And then as I'm trying to do this, the guy's like, "Huh, huh," and I was like, "Ah." And then I just sadly stand up, defeated, and I'm like, huh. And my wildfire spirit stands right next to me, and he also goes, huh.
That's awesome.
Small flames, glitter flames, spread across the bridge and the water and fall meekly into the water. The bridge starts to catch a little bit of fire, but not enough to actually damage it. Like, that's not going to happen. Fair enough. That's your bonus action and action and movement. Anything else?
No.
Okay. All right.
That was a depressing turn.
Shun, make a persuasion check with advantage. 21 will work. This guard, you can see that they're kind of debating whether or not, like, do I stay, do I go, like, do I go get more help, or do I, like, stay? You attacking this person has managed to convince them that you are an ally.
Help!
They are going to take an attack.
Help me!
They're gonna take an attack on the cultist, and the cultist, like, after it casts its spell on you, the spear comes at at their face, and they just like grab it and like shove it to the side, or they move the dead guard in front of it, and she just stabs her buddy and like pulls back. He's just like, oh no! So he's dead, extra dead. This guard here is going to move in here and make an attack on. That's a nat 1, bro.
Where's the other dice, Marcos?
I
There's
don't-
this great dice out there, and somehow it's not helping our ally.
Nat 1. This person, she comes in to like with her spear and runs through. The cultist here just kind of like kicks back the spear into the air. Nothing happens. Sabir, you are up.
Okay. I take one look at him grabbing the sword, and I'll just like, you know, it is not nice to steal from the dead. And I'll use my bonus action to summon one of my ghosts, and then I will go ahead and take the grapple action. But then I will also heighten Unleash Incarnation, or Unleash my ghost, to also take the attack action, but both of them will be grapples. And I'm going to grapple for the sword, and he is going to grapple the opponent.
So you're trying to wrestle the sword away from this person.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Understood. Contested athletics. He sets the DC. It's 8.
Okay.
What did you roll?
Athletics. So my incarnation rolled a 7.
That's a 7. So he breaks free of the incarnation. Now we're gonna roll for the sword. He sets the DC at 10.
That is a 13.
You managed to wrestle the sword out of their hand. A little dubious on the rules here, but I'm gonna let you do that. Because I'd have to review this stuff. But here is something that you instinctively know by grabbing the sword. You can take the dodge action as a bonus action 3 times. And you have 1 use of greater invisibility for 1 minute.
Okay.
That is just something that you instinctively know as you hold a sword.
Okay. I will use my action surge, and I will throw the sword to Hazel.
Okay.
Hazel, catch, please!
All right.
Oh god. Do I have to roll to catch it?
Yes.
Obviously, I throw it, like, handle to her, not like, here's the blade side.
It's fine.
Ooh.
Make an attack roll, or make an athletics check, and Hazel, make either
23.
an athletics check. So the sword definitely makes it. Super easy. Either athletics or sleight of hand.
Alright. Can I roll twice and let my wildfire spirit also try to catch it?
No.
Yeah, that was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
I rolled a 15, so that is a 16.
Plenty. You managed to immediately catch the sword, and you now also know that you can bonus action dodge, and you are able to use 1 casting of greater invisibility.
Wait, what?
Holding
So
the sword gives you the ability to dodge as a bonus action, and you are able to cast greater invisibility 1 time for 1 minute.
Anybody? Or just myself?
I want to say Yeah, I guess you could.
Greater invisibility lets you do it on anything.
Yeah, but this is the sword is different. It's only on yourself for the sword specifically.
Does the sword also go? Obviously, also goes invisible. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, everything goes invisible.
cool. Can my wildfire spirit also go invisible?
No.
Crap. Well, it's worth a shot.
All right, Sabir. Anything
is
with your
me.
bonus action?
No. Wait, would you treat a throw as an attack?
I would.
Okay, in that case, I'll unleash another incarnation to grapple the target again.
Okay.
That is a
It rolled a
7.
3.
That is a 7.
He is grappled. His speed is 0.
Count this as a win.
That's it. Speed is 0. Well done. That's Sabir. This guy is going to come to you, Hazel, and they're going to try to wrestle the sword away from you. That is a contested athletics check. They rolled a nat 20.
Well, I rolled a 9. So
They take the sword away from you as their action, and greater invisibility is an action, so they can't do that. They will bonus action, take the dodge action. Fair enough. That's them. Shun, it is your turn.
That is a
Wisdom saving throw to try to end
18
paralysis.
on the wisdom save.
You succeed. You feel your muscles tense from the paralysis of hold person, and you can't really move. And then, like, the look of the Verdoran cult and the voice in your head, just like, come on, you're better than this. And you just break free. The cultist stares at you wide-eyed.
That is my turn.
Anything you want to say?
Nope.
All right. That's the end of your. That has to happen at the end of your turn. This guy is going to try to break the grapple. 16.
24.
He stays grappled. Oops. Stays grappled. Can't do anything. This guy is going to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll. And if it lands on an even, it's going to go to you, Shun. If it lands on an odd, it's going to go to the guard. It rolled a 5. Plus 8, not enough to hit the guard. You see this necrotic sort of energy go from the tattoo into their hand, and he goes to, like, hit the guard. The guard, like, blocks with the butt end of the spear. Not a whole lot else happens there. Hazel, we're back to you.
Alright, well, I guess that... Can I just try to use my action to try and take the sword back?
Yeah, if you want. Like, you want to take the sword back to the stance?
Though, like, back from the other guy who just took it from me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have it anymore.
It's
Yeah,
the
contested.
greatest game of hot potato ever.
Yeah.
Contested athletics.
Alright, let's see.
Was that a pun, Shun?
No.
Ah, okay.
6.
I also rolled a 6.
So he sets the DC, and you meet the BC, therefore you beat it. So meets it.
hell yeah.
So you manage to take the sword back.
Alright, I'm gonna take the sword back then. And
That's why I just know the rules. Because I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, how does that work? That's right.
And then I'll use my bonus action to tell my wildfire spirit to teleport us I can go 15 feet. How high up is this bridge?
I'd say about like 5 feet up. It's not too high.
All right, to teleport me.
Probably less. It's probably like 3 feet up, honestly. Probably less than that. Maybe 2 feet. Yeah, it's like a koi pond.
Well, I guess if I'm teleporting, then the distance down isn't as big of a deal, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter.
All right, well, then I am going to teleport 5, 10, 15 feet into the water with my wildfire spirit.
Hazel, fire doesn't like water.
This one does!
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, constitution saving throw for your fire. I'm kidding, you're fine.
Oh, okay. I thought I
Wildfire
was like,
was like,
I was like, of course something's wrong with the water.
I actually I don't know what would happen to your spirit if it goes into water. You should look into that.
Can it can fly and hover? Can it hover above water then?
Yes, it can.
All right.
Yeah, it can hover above water.
Since it can hover, I will just let it hover above water, like above me, you know, keeping me safe.
Sounds good. Okay, so it flies up to above you. This guard is going to try to attack that guy again. Ooh, what is that?
The red guy or the
Yeah, the red guy.
orange?
Oh, shoot,
He
my
has
turn's
advantage. Because
Why does he have advantage?
Well, he's flanked, so he gets some points up to him. It's like plus.
There's no
12.
line crossing directly through.
The
What?
you used 2 reds. So orange is attacking red. My bad.
Orange is attacking red. Yeah,
Oh.
the other red is the guard. My bad. I did
Yeah.
use 2 colors.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's the orange guard that's going to go first. And they definitely hit. They're going to... 2 points of damage. Not really great. Oh, no, sorry. They're using 2 hands. That is 4 points of damage. So slightly better.
Saucy.
Pencil! Ah. All right. This guy is going to attack now, and he gets advantage because that guy's grappled, right?
Yeah.
I don't see that in the condition.
One
Well,
second.
he gets points because of the flanking, and it's.
He does get points for that. He gets +4 because there's
Yeah.
3 people.
I don't think it's advantage.
Your speed is 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
I don't think there's advantage.
Nah, it's just speed
Yeah,
is 0. That's it.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I
but
know.
he does get +4.
Hell yeah.
So that is 13 to hit. That's going to be not enough. Goes for the spear. They just like acrobatically move around. You can tell that this person's very acrobatically abled. Sabir, you're up.
All right. Perfect. Actually, dang it. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and attack with my my scimitar. Does a 16 hit?
16. Yes, that definitely hits.
Okay. Actually, it would be more than that, but yeah. Hell yeah! It's 4 damage.
Hell yeah.
It's the first damage this guy's taken all game.
Yeah. And then
You- Bring the curved blade out and slash across, like right up their arm. They go to block and it slices right up their arm.
And then as a bonus action, let's see here. No, wait. Dang it. Actually, yeah, sure, I can move. I'll move 5 feet. And I will cast out again, and you'll see another ghost come come back and again, grab my shield and dive into the water with Hazel and wrap around her and Sanctuary.
All right, dope. Hazel, you are sanctuaried.
Hazel, I don't know if you have this, but basically, if anybody tries to attack you, they have to make a wisdom save. But you, if this spell is on you, if you make an attack or cast a spell, the spell ends. So just letting you know.
If I make an attack or cast a spell, it ends?
Yes.
Okay.
But if anybody tries to touch you, they have to make a wisdom save.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. This person is going to jump into the water, come to you, and try to wrestle the sword away from you, Hazel. So contested athletics.
Gotta
Now,
make a wisdom save.
yeah. That is a fat 9, my good sir.
Nope. You see as the spectral shield just bashes his hand away.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's all they can do. That's all they got at the moment. Nothing else. Yeah, that's it. They're gonna take their bonus action to kind of like they breathe. What?
To cry.
Let the tears of the river flow.
They breathe in a little bit and just kind of like, and they focus on you. That's all they're gonna do. They're gonna do this thing for bonus action. That was, now it's Shun. You're up.
I'm not gonna say a goddamn word. I'm just gonna stab this motherfucker twice.
Go for it.
First hit, natural fucking 20. Yeah! Second
Let's
hit,
go.
Second hit's a 6.
6 will not hit. 20 will.
All right, so that's gonna be sneak attack. So wait, right? Yeah, because I have somebody next to me. So that's gonna be 2d4 plus 2 plus 4d6 or 4d6.
Yes. So you can either roll double the amount of dice
Oh, I want to
plus your modifier, or double the dice.
I want to roll the dice.
He's a
I got all
dice
these
guy.
dice.
That guy.
Yeah, it's all about the dice.
Here's my 2d4. Oh, I'm 1d6 short. I'm gonna have to roll one twice. All right, here we go. Here's the d4s.
I guess
That's
that
gonna
means
be-
you gotta go get another set.
So that's 6 for the d4s, plus the plus 2. So 6.
8.
19. 24.
24 total.
24 total.
6 for the d4s,
Yeah, because it was 6.
plus 2 is 8.
6.
And then from the 4d6s, yeah, how do you want to do this?
Yeah. Basically, both
Wait, you rolled
daggers.
6 on every d6?
No, I had.
Oh, no, sorry. No.
Plus, I had the
sorry, my
d4s
math
plus
is-
the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
good. You're good.
Yeah.
Both daggers, either side of the jugular, scissor through, cut his head off.
Jesus Christ. They look at you with like fear, like anger, and then like as both knives start to go into either side of the neck, you see like immediate fear, and you just hear like, "I will wither," and then flop, the head comes off. Anything else?
I whisper to myself, "Take your soul and shut the fuck up." Then I go to run toward Hazel with my movement.
Okay, you got movement. Go for it.
I will place myself in as much position as I can to give advantage, or not, the +2, whatever, for flanking.
Flanking. Understood. All right, cool. That is, so this Shun. The green guy is gonna try to What's he gonna do? He's not very pleased with himself right now. Okay. Here's what he's gonna do. Does attacking your...
They have 1 hit point.
Okay.
But I believe they also have my armor class.
Yeah, that's gonna be okay.
One second, let me... Sorry, they have a AC of 16.
Okay. I need 15-foot cube. Yeah, he's either gonna miss you or the guard. He's gonna focus on you and the ghost because you're the one that's giving him larger trouble. I need you and your apparition to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, that was a natural 1.
2
natural 1s.
You are pushed back 10 feet. You take 8 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
So he reaches in to a bag, takes a little a twig, crumbles it up, and then casts Thunder Wave. This guy disappears. You get shoved back 10 feet. This guard is fine alone. And then he's got 30 feet of movement. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. Here we go.
Clarification.
Yes.
If you make an attack, spell, or deal damage to another creature, the spell ends. So if you cast a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to a creature, the spell ends. So you can still cast spells as long as they don't damage anybody.
Okay. I'm guessing commanding, though, my wildfire spirit wouldn't.
No. The sanctuary is on
That's
you.
a bonus action.
Okay.
So you're good.
Cool.
Commanding your wildfire spirit can attack. So you're fine.
Cool.
The guard goes to strike at him and misses.
What an idiot!
Hazel, you're up.
Okay. So you said, Severe, if I can cast it as long as I don't deal damage, and I'm okay?
Yeah, you can cast spells or do whatever you want. The only thing that the sanctuary ends if you attack a creature, basically affect or attack a creature.
Okay, cool. First, I'm going to use my bonus action to have my wildfire spirit move right here, or right here, I guess, and it'll teleport anybody within 5 feet up to 15 feet. So I'm gonna teleport this blue guy 15 feet away. So let's see, where am I gonna move him?
Does it say it has to be a willing creature?
That's what I'm trying. It can only teleport
yeah.
willing creatures.
Does it have a DC if it's not willing?
No.
Just has to be willing.
It was a good idea, but you are unable to do that.
Okay. Crud. Is this large thing right here a bridge?
This is a wall.
Okay, so the water ends.
The water ends. It's just a little pond. There's no continuation of water. It's just a little pond.
This turn is not going the way I wanted it to. So
if you attack him with your wildfire, it'll get +4.
I will use my bonus action to then use Flame Seed.
That is a
Because I'm just...
That is a ranged attack, so it would be a
Yeah.
disadvantage when you're within 5 feet, just FYI.
Well, since he only moved 5 feet, he has 30. I'll just move him back, I guess.
Okay.
And do that. Oh,
And
wait.
that-
That won't... Oh, no, that's my bonus action, so that won't mess it up. Okay.
Yeah, but there also will not be +4 at that point.
There'll be
It's fine. I gotta do something, so... That works.
I'm
Let's
just
see.
looking out for the map.
So, where's my dice? Oh my gosh, that's a natural 20. So that would be...
Let's go!
that would be a 26 then? I don't know, or a 20. I have a +6 for my spell modifier. So do I add that, or do I add that for my damage?
No, you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
You're good. So it's an automatic hit whenever you roll a nat 20. Your fire spirit, your flame seed, does 1d6 of damage, right? Plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
Yeah.
So either roll 2d6 or roll 1d6 and double the die and then add 2.
Okay. Seven plus 2, 9.
9 points of damage.
And then I am going to use my action to become invisible so that I can keep my sanctuary.
Okay.
And then I am going to move. I'm guessing if I leave, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity even though I'm invisible.
Yeah, but it would be at a disadvantage.
All right, well, I'm gonna risk it anyways. And I am gonna move. I can't go through him, so I'm gonna go to there.
All right.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that was 30. 5,
Does a
30. Oops, I went one too far, I think.
does a 13 hit?
Yes, it does.
you have to roll a wisdom save though.
Oh. Okay.
You can move there, Tiff, if you want.
Oh,
They rolled an 18
okay,
on
that
the
is
wisdom saving
okay.
throw.
Perfect. That's what I
8?
thought I counted, and then I
18.
counted it. And I was
18? Then yes,
Technically-
it does go through.
Dirty 20. All right. You will take 4 points of punching damage.
like, cool. I'm out.
Uh-oh.
So,
Okay.
do I stay invisible?
You do.
No, you don't.
Crap.
And
Not.
you fall unconscious here. Right next to Shun, because can't get away because he knocked you unconscious.
Well, I can still summon my wildfire. I can still use my wildfire spirit, even being unconscious,
Can you really?
just to give it. Yeah. Or no, technically, it makes its own decisions if I'm unconscious. But that means it's not just dodging, so I assume that's still me.
Well, it is still you, but it's going to be a roll of the dice now instead of you deciding.
Right. But I mean, it says it knows who my companions are. So
Yeah, it's not going to do something
my
crazy, but like the decisions are going to be like, will it go next to somebody and try to teleport to do something good? Will it try to attack? Will it run away? Will it take the dodge action? Like those are going to be the options.
All right.
So we'll discuss options and then we'll roll for it.
Cool.
So that's Hazel currently down. This guard is gonna run there. 60 feet. That's their action. And they're just gonna like, hold their spear towards the blue guy. Oops, not what I meant to do. God. There you go. All right. That's all he can do. red guard is going to run to this guy, make an attack roll. Another fail. God, he sucks. Sabir, you're up.
All right. Fuck. 1 second. Just trying to see something real quick. All right, fine. I jump in the water. Hazel! And I run over, and I'll just go ahead and, like, as I'm jumping, I'll take out my javelin and just kind of like aim it down towards this guy's neck.
Right.
Stupid guy. Does a 14 hit?
14 on the blue guy.
Yes.
Yes. No, it does not.
Oh, wait. I would get +2 because of Shun.
You would get +2. Yes.
Then 16.
More specifically because of.
You position
I mean,
yourself
technically,
the right way.
I could position
There is-
myself.
Yeah, you could position yourself there. Either way, there's a line that goes through him, so you can stay where you are.
Okay.
Because the line goes through his square, so it's fine.
Okay. And then So 16 hits.
16 does hit.
That is going to be 8 damage. As I
The
stab
scene
him in
is
his
yours.
neck. So I'll do a running jump, and as I'm jumping, I'll just kind of like look at the situation. I'll see Hazel down on the ground, and I guess he's like over his body or over her body, and I'll just try to meet right where the armor meets his skin and just stab down, and just kind of like as soon as it connects and like goes down, I'm gonna yank back so that way he's thrown away from her.
With a wet splurch into his neck, you fling his body back so he's no longer on her. He's dead. Anything else you want to do?
I run over to Hazel and I immediately just like, Shun, do you have a potion? Anything? And I'll bonus action spare the die. As my dead hand touches Hazel, you see that the water that I'm currently in starts to glow around me with basically more greens and blues, and it emanates from my glove into her, and she is no longer
Making death saving throws.
yes.
What a clutch fucking turn, bro. That's awesome. Wait, do you have the distance for that?
Well, yes.
Okay, so you can get either there or there.
I technically have a 30-foot range on spare the die.
Oh shit! I thought it was a touch.
It is, but not for me.
Aha!
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. All right.
Cool.
Shun, you're up.
Let me do something real quick. Got it. Okay. Movement through ally. Not hindered?
No, I believe movements through allies is fine.
Okay, and we've established these guards are allies because they're helping us to fight the enemy?
Yeah, movement through allies is not considered difficult terrain. One guard has determined that you're an ally, the orange guard.
What about the guard while we're working with Sabir?
I have not had anybody roll persuasion or perception or insight for that guard. The only person that is considered your ally is the orange guy because you rolled a 20 whatever on persuasion.
Okay.
What we can do at this point, I would say that, you know what? Yeah, they see what's going on. Yeah, they're considered an ally.
Okay.
You don't even have to roll for it.
What I'm going to do is bonus action dash and use the rest of my movement to however far I need to get to essentially place myself, which it's 30 feet to get here on the bank, 30 feet to get to that square, and then the rest to get in front of the enemy. So 15 plus or minus any whatever.
That'd be sufficient. Yeah.
Going to move myself in front of this homeboy and you're not going anywhere and stab. Plus
right.
2 for the ally being there and the flanking and the sneak attack. If I hit.
Wait. Isn't that your action to dash and bonus action to dash?
I have a bonus action to dash and then I have movement.
Your movement's 30 feet.
Correct.
Your
So
bonus action to dash,
and then
is another 30 feet, so that's to here.
No, bonus
so
action
you would need
is
to use your action to get through.
Bonus action dash, 60 feet, 30 feet more to get through the door.
60 feet bonus action?
It's a dash. Dash is movement plus.
Dash, no. Dash is 30 feet.
Well, shit, I've been breaking the game.
Yeah. You're fast. You're not that fast. Bonus action just means that you can move your movement speed as like an action. So
Wow.
it's not double your movement on top of it. It just doubles your movement total.
Well, then I am slower than I thought. Okay, in that case, let us see what we will do here. We were here. 30. And then movement. Okay, so then either way, attacking through an ally, what are rules?
Attacking through an ally, I did write that down. I think it only affects if you,
Like
if you
one.
miss the enemy's AC, roll a d20. If it's 4 or above, you just miss. If it's below 4, you hit your ally.
Okay, well, I don't really care about this guy. So I'm
enough.
going to change the prisoner, pull him 10 feet if it works. That's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Cool. I'm going to pull him 10 feet closer to me.
We'll slot him over here.
Sure. That's a d6. That is 4 damage. 4 damage.
4 points of damage to the green guy. All right. You run up behind the guard. You see the guard holding his spear. The guy's trying to run away. The guard just sees these two chains go on whiz past either side of their head, wrap around the guy, and just fling him over and back out into the courtyard, and slam him down on the ground. Anything
Hell yeah.
else?
Well, that's bonus action, movement, and attack. So I'm good.
Perfect. Clutch fucking move as well. Y'all are fucking killing it. God damn. They are going to stand up. They don't need to use movement because you don't actually put them prone. Oh, shit. This is blue, right? The blue guy? The green guy. Green guy. Okay. Damn it. I goofed it and closed the thing that I should not have closed. Apologies. Okay. There we go. They're gonna cast another Thunder Wave. Constitution save from both you and the guard. Guard gets shoved back 10 feet.
Reaction, I will do absorb elements as well.
Can you absorb thunder? Double check. I don't remember.
It says acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Perfect. Then yeah.
15.
DC 15.
I rolled a 15. Yeah.
You
Save?
don't get shoved, and you succeeded.
Con save, I rolled.
And
18,
you
sorry. 15.
What's that?
18 total. Sorry.
Yeah, that's plenty. So you don't get shoved, and you take 0 damage.
Excellent. Plus, I have thunder damage to fuck him up with next time.
This guard, on the other hand, dies from the damage and gets shoved back. They look at you. What the hell are you?
I would answer, but it's an action.
Well, it's an action if it's flavor, it doesn't matter. If it's something that affects mechanically, like the game, like hey, like technically, feed Hazel a potion would count as an action, but Shun knows that she's down, so it's something that he could just observe and think of, so it doesn't actually affect the game mechanically.
Yeah.
It's a hard balance to find.
I'm just playing.
You did feed Hazel a potion?
No, you
Okay.
communicating to Shun, feed Hazel a potion, is something that would affect her mechanically, but he can see that she's down, so the thought would occur to him, so that could be argued that it is
Okay.
flavor.
I got you.
Yeah. Super fun.
Understood.
Yep. Okay. Now comes that was their turn. Hazel, back to you. You are spared, but you are not up. You're still
So I'm
unconscious.
just at 0.
Yeah, you're just at 0, but you're unconscious and you're stable. You're all right.
Okay, so do I just put success for these death saves then? How do I make this come back?
Yeah, just put success for all of them. You're fine.
Okay.
It'll probably bring you back to 1 hit point, but for all intents and purposes, at the moment you're at 0.
It didn't. It just left me at 0. So
Okay, cool.
I-
The orange guard. What are they gonna do?
shouldn't my little fire spirit do something, or can it not do it?
Oh yeah, it can do something. Yeah. So here's what we'll say. Your fire spirit can. We'll roll a d4. On a 1, it'll teleport you to dry ground, and get you like in a safe place. You and Sabir. On a 2, it'll attack the escaping villain. And on a 3, it'll cower and take the dodge action. On a 4, reroll.
Am I rolling?
Yes.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
3, it'll cower and take the dodge action. We'll say it can move closer to you because it feels safe next to you, and it wants to protect you.
Thanks for the help, bro.
This isn't bacon.
This guy's dead. Sabir, you're up.
No, my takeout. Seeing Hazel down, and I will run over to her. But she is okay. I will go ahead and grab the sword. And I mean, I just felt swifter with it. Like my feet were lighter. And I will go ahead and grab the sword, and I will look right at the last guy, and then I will bonus action dash, which will get me.
Be careful,
That was
it's
5.
not double movement.
Well, it's only 50 feet, and I have 70. I have 70 feet.
You have 70.
Nice.
Yeah. So I will do this, and then I will run up, and as I'm running, I will double foot kick him into the wall.
Okay.
And
You-
I will even flay my claws out and into a pointed direction on my toesies.
What are you actually attacking him with mechanically? The sword that you just picked up?
Mechanically, no. Mechanically claws.
Mechanically claws. All right, make an attack roll.
That is a 23.
That will hit.
Oh wait, 1d4. Whoops, my bad. Stop. All right, other d4. 6 slashing damage as I literally double feet kick him into the wall.
Okay. He slams up against the wall, comes back, and what's he gonna do? He sees that you have the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to have the orange person go. This guard is... Yeah, they can easily make it. They're going to come here. They're going to take an attack on the guy. Ooh, yeah, that should be sufficient to hit. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. That's D8. Yeah, that is 9 points of damage. Cool. They bring the spear, slam into them as well. We're gonna try this one more time for him. I think he hopes that, he's gonna try to wrestle the sword out of your hands. Contested athletics. You set the DC.
Okay. $18.
They put both their hands around the sword, cut themselves, and just kind of, you're able to hold on to it. That's their turn. Shh. Shun, you're up.
2 attacks.
Actually, you should have gone ahead of him, but that's fine. Go for it.
2 attacks. That's a 18 on the die.
Okay. That'll hit for sure.
And a 15.
With the pluses from me?
Does not get a plus because there is no line that goes through the enemy's box.
Got it.
Does a 15 also hit? Or
15 meets it, beats it. Yep.
Okay.
First you do get sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Plus a d6 of thunder damage.
Okay.
And then another and a d4 plus 2, and then another d4 plus 2. I'm gonna roll I'm gonna roll the d4s. So that's gonna be 5 plus 4 is 9. And then the d6 of sneak and the d6 of thunder. This d6 of sneak is a 1, and the d6 of thunder is a 6.
They are looking incredibly rough. You see panic on their face.
I would like to respond to his question now.
What do you say?
I am your worst fucking nightmare. And as I shove the blade in, his eyes start to sizzle.
He looks at everyone around him. He makes a calculated decision. I'm gonna roll for his decision. Actually,
he shits his pants.
I'm going to flip for his decision. Oh shit, my bad.
It was just a joke. You guys are on Teslam's Pranked.
He's going to. You see him kind of like pull like he pulls down his shirt to reveal kind of like the tattoo, and you see he kind of reaches into the tattoo, which becomes black ichorous sort of goo, pulls it out, smears it on his face, and you see like that he starts to levitate. He's gonna try to fly straight up out of the distance. The three of you get an attack of opportunity. The guard is gonna go first because they're higher up in initiative. That is not going to be enough to hit. Severe, you're next in initiative.
I was 14, so misses.
Miss. Shun.
Another 18 on the die.
That'll hit. Roll damage. You get sneak attack.
Do I?
Yes, because you have allies directly adjacent. So because this is a melee attack, you know, they have to be in range.
2 damage.
2 damage total?
I did 1 on the D4 and then 1 on the D6. Oh wait, it's
Plus-
2d6. Shit, I forgot to roll a whole other d6. So either way, so 4 damage total. Wait, no, sorry. 5 damage on that one.
Plus 2 for dexterity.
Yes, so 7.
The scene is yours.
So as we're all kind of reaching, Shun goes to stab, but the blade isn't just going that far enough, so he reaches out his hand, and what Sabir would see, the black palms that has been slowly encroaching, makes his nails just go a little bit longer as he digs in to the ribs of this black icky goo and just kind of pulls the rib cage out and down.
Jesus. All right. And that's where we are going to end combat. Feel free to take us out of the Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, that was awesome. We're going to take this opportunity to take a quick break here at this point. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You, there's a word. I forgot it. I'll think about it later. Eviscerate.
Nightmares.
You eviscerate. Was that?
In your nightmares.
Yeah, exactly. Went there for 2 seconds, imagining a horned red devil person pulling the literal like guts and ribs out of somebody's body.
I was thinking of like the scene from Constantine where he's pulling the the tar out.
Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah.
You, oh my god, I just said it.
Eviscerate.
Eviscerate. You eviscerate this escaping cultist falling down to the ground, and the guard that's like with you with the spear, she takes it and kind of places it on her back, and she's like, "Thank you for assisting in the stop of this attempt." And she's like looking at you, Sabir, and kind of looking at the sword, and you can see that she's like very uneasy.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shun. A potion. Do you have one?
Shun's just looking at the body.
I'll reach into your bag and try to pull out a potion of healing.
Contested grapple.
Really?
Okay.
I'm gonna grab his hand.
Go for it.
Okay. These.
Holy shit, that's an 18 on the die, so athletics. 19
yes,
total.
contested athletics.
I got a 16.
I am gripping the absolute shit out of your wrist, and it hurts. But I'm still staring at the guy.
Shun, Sean, what are you doing? We have to save Hazel. Please, please, something. Please, give me a potion. I know you have one.
Yeah. What happened?
Hazel, she's down. She's unconscious. Please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And just kind of open the bag up.
And I'll take a potion of healing and I sprint. Still carrying the sword. Don't care.
The guard is gonna look at you. I'm gonna roll for this for a second. Okay. They're gonna accompany you to Hazel to make sure they're okay. Shun, you see from the ground chains starting to come out around the body, and it starts to like press down on the remains, and you see the bone cracking underneath the weight, and the body, essentially the spiritual aspect of the body, starting to get succumbed under the ground by the chains. And you just hear a voice in your head. Well done.
I feel like this, whatever it was, that kind of, again, the flavor of the nails is subsiding and it's kind of coming down from the battle. And just turns to go help Hazel.
Hazel, you regain 8 hit points.
Thank
You are now
you.
awake.
And I will make sure that's
Please,
gone.
please. Hazel.
Woo, man. That did not go well. But hey, looks like y'all did a good job.
I mean, without your help, this thing would have gone sour.
Oh, no, I wasn't much help, but I appreciate you. You definitely saved me there. Would have been out a lot faster. So that was cool. You cast something on me and I was safe.
Sometimes my friends like to help, and I appreciate them every day.
I appreciate them too. And you. So thank you.
And I appreciate the assistance that you have given in preventing a theft of a priceless relic. To whom am I presenting my thanks? And she's still eyeing you guys, but very much her eyes are kind of going to the sword, nonstop.
Hi, I'm Hazel. Pleasure to meet you.
It is very nice to meet you, yes.
Sabir,
I am called Sean.
Sabir as in Solus.
yes, that was an arena name. But no
You-
more.
So you just go by Sabir these days.
Yes.
Well, I'm very happy for you to have found your freedom. And your performance yesterday was excellent. I appreciate the three of you in assisting in the theft of this very sacred relic to our people. And she kind of puts her hand out to ask for the sword.
I toss it.
Thank you very much. It was very lucky that you all were here the time that you were. And she kind of starts to go back to the memorial, places the sword back in to the sheath and places it back at its spot.
To be honest, we weren't here for sightseeing.
Is that right? You weren't
Yes.
here for theft either, were you? And she kind of like looks back at the sword and looks back at you guys.
No. Well,
No.
no. Not of that.
And she kind of puts her hand on her sword a little bit.
We were hoping to use some of the flowers.
In the garden over there, the botany, those are for all visitors to use. And she relaxes her stance a little bit.
Oh.
All of them?
In the garden, in the green room, yes. The designated area over there. And she points back to the room that you like ran through, Shun.
Do I remember seeing the was it was it a lily? Was it a
Lotus.
lotus? Do I remember seeing the lotuses in there?
There are no lotuses in there. The only lotuses that are present are in the kind of koi ponds that's beneath the bridge.
So all we had to do was ask for the lotuses?
No, these are not for use for visitors. These are a sacred memorial for a great warrior. These are brought in directly from Saintchi.
If not for visitors, what about for guardians?
Make a persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion 16.
I suppose that for good Samaritans such as yourselves, protecting the integrity of this sacred place, a reward is in order. You may take a few. May I ask for what purpose this is?
Sure. I looked at them.
A medicinal cure.
Well, these are indeed very rare. Go ahead, quickly, and do not abuse taking some flowers. So you rolled a 16 on persuasion. You can take about like 8 flowers, which is
80?
8,
Oh,
which is a significant amount.
okay.
Into the bag.
8 flowers.
Tusen tak. Thank you very much. We appreciate it, and our ailing acquaintance will appreciate it as well.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
Let us look over the dead.
Make a persuasion, straight persuasion.
Dang it, it hit other die. 5.
I'm afraid I cannot permit this. I must call reinforcements, we must inspect the bodies and understand what this attack was intended for. This is now a crime scene. Is there a place in the city that you are staying we may need to contact you for as witnesses?
Well, we recently have stayed at the big castle up the road.
The palace?
Yeah.
Make a deception check.
6.
9. I appreciate your assistance in these matters. I still need to ensure that I am able to contact you. Should we need to follow up with this?
Now, looking after the dead, I was not talking about the guards. I was talking about the bad guys.
Yes, I am aware.
Yeah.
And not even if I were to inspect and just lay it out on the table?
I'm afraid, given that this is a sensitive situation, the people who are investigating will need to look at the things as they lay. And your statements will be needed for this.
Well, who will guard the sanctuary or the garden?
We have
If
more
you are
people.
the only one left.
We have more people patrolling, and I will be sure to contact some people. They will be contacted shortly. As a matter of fact, there is a very likely chance that somebody is already on their way. You see, all of the writer's relics here are enchanted. Should they be moved unwillingly, they will be tracked.
It's handy.
Yes, it is useful. Many people think that they can just come in and take whatever they want.
Does this happen often?
Not in a long time. This is the first time in 2 years? 2.5 years?
What happened 2 years ago?
A very similar attack for a very different relic. Make a persuasion check.
12.
12. That's all you get.
Well, my advice. Better armor, better training. Someone who knows not to stand on a bridge and get in the fight.
I will take your advice under advisement to my superiors.
I'm just saying. 2 to 0, you know. It is what it is.
Very well. So, Hazel, Sabir, and Shun. She takes a little notepad out, writes down, looks at you guys, and continues to take some notes.
Use the mushrooms to speak to Shun and Sabir and ask them if we should just kill her now. Okay, she's taking our names. She's not letting us do what we want. I know they're on the way, but we could just kill her, and then we can do what we want and leave, and nobody's gonna know we're the ones who killed her.
Roll persuasion.
I will. No, I'm gonna try to persuade you guys.
Oh. You know, at this point,
I have some pretty bad persuasion, so. I rolled an 18, so that's a 17.
I mean, up to you guys if you're gonna You don't have to abide by a persuasion roll, your PCs, but
I won't actually try to persuade them. I will just genuinely throw the idea out that we could murder her.
you guys can do whatever you want.
Because she's annoying me with the little notepad.
Hazel, we can't just kill everybody who annoys us, unfortunately. She's just doing her job. She just watched her friends potentially die. I think she's low tier. No threat.
Yeah, but we've had a lot of problems already, and her writing our names down and trying to figure out where we're staying to talk to us and have us give statements isn't exactly great on us.
We have been on the wrong side of the law.
This might be good. We did help with another rider here. We got them the thing back. And this was obviously the cult. We could find out some information from them.
And she's not given much.
Well, again, she's low tier. Maybe if we talk to someone higher. By the way, we've been very quiet and like making really crazy faces for a while. But
yeah, she's like looking at you guys like.
What if you were the Dryad Hazel? What if you were to use that elfish charm?
Me? I'm not very charming.
What are you talking about?
Uh,
The Byyyeee is perfect examples.
Are you all having a conversation in your heads?
No.
In my head, what?
Deception check.
What?
in my head, I say no.
All right. Oh, that's a 7.
She rolled an 8.
Wow. Cool.
Deception? 14.
Well, Hazel's the one that said no first.
Oh, dang it.
Sorry.
But the
Also,
eyes
you
say
said it in your head.
I know, but I'm still doing the crazy eye.
I would appreciate it if you all accompanied me to bear witness to the events that happened here. And after a few minutes, some of the other guards start pouring in into each of the entrances. They're armed, they're alert, and they look at the field and just kind of like.
We would gladly be willing to tell them about the ineptitude of their staff and how we, as civilians, had to do their jobs. Specifically, what was your name?
Maida.
So we will be sure to talk. What were the 2 dead ones? Oh, sorry, the dead one over there. The one that, tried to help, but...
My companions.
Yeah.
Who gave their life today.
Mm-hmm.
Who have passed.
Mm-hmm.
Would appreciate a little respect.
And we would appreciate.
Though I am grateful
to
what your assistance has been. They're still fallen companions.
Mm-hmm. And I would like to make sure that from here on out, you all are well equipped and well trained. I'm just saying what I need to tell them.
Your concern is very much appreciated.
Okay. So do you take our statement, or can we do this at the Byyyeee? That is actually where we are going to be staying.
And she kind of like looks around some of the other guards, rubbing them the wrong way. This older looking lady, probably in middle age, Earth Ganassi, dark, kind of like charcoal skin. She steps up. We'll be happy to take your statements right now. So, and she takes a notebook out. Maida, we have it from here. Go take care of yourself. She steps up, gets out, and one of the other guards like grabs her and leads her out. I am Captain Uyel. And who might you all be?
I am called Shan.
Hmm.
Sabir.
Well,
What did you say, Hazel?
I was gonna say, well, I'm Hazel,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna bark my name just to make sure she understood it.
Before we begin, I do want to make it clear that we are very sorry about your staff, but genuinely, should probably think about better armor. Like, that was unnecessary, regardless of sneak attack and everything. But also, your woman there, fierce fighter.
Well, I appreciate that. Would you mind recounting me with the events as they happened? Please follow me. And she's just gonna lead you into like this kind of guard area, where the guards kind of like it's their office, I guess. We don't need to roleplay the whole thing. They kind of take each one of your statements. It takes a few hours. You guys can either roll a persuasion check or deception check, depending on how you're going to be, or performance, depending on how you're going to be answering questions. Basically, they're just going to ask you, what are you doing here? What happened? What are the events that happened? What did you see? Do any of you mention anything about the Verdoran in your previous experience with the Verdoran?
I would mention to them that they were cult members that we have fought in the past with the Broken Horizon, and kind of leave it at that.
Okay.
And if they want more, they can take it up with what's his face, the Kalaim.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna name drop Kalaim.
Absolutely.
God damn.
Are we taking these statements like together, or are we separated?
Separated. Nat 20 or Nat 1, Matt?
20.
Nat 20 it is. Name drop, heavy. So you can roll with advantage. Hazel, Sabir, what about you guys?
I am gonna act out the scene, except I'm gonna like act out the things that happened to me where I like messed up and just like basically exclude everything else that happened. So I'm big, and then I dodged this way, that way, but tripped out of nowhere. It was insane.
Make a performance check.
So
Great.
basically, just really nothing useful.
Yeah.
My performance. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, a -1. Very nice. Oh, I rolled a 3, so that's a 2.
Okay. They can't wait to get you out of like the Sabir.
I would go ahead and tell them that I believe that all of them are working together. I mean, obviously they are, but how they all look similar and might be in a cult. I don't think I would name drop that we worked with the Broken Horizon, but I definitely think that I would drop that they are of the Verdoran cult.
All right, make a persuasion check. Matt, what was yours?
15.
15. All right.
6.
Cool. All right. They take down your statements. They don't let you inspect the bodies of the Verdoran. I think Matt, you would be the only one that would probably be given permission if you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to look at? What do you want to find out? What do you want to take a glance at?
The one who I eviscerated,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take, with the empty potion bottle, a sample of the goo. And then reiterate for Kalem.
Make a persuasion check for this.
12.
All right, that's exactly what you needed. It's a lower DC because you name dropped Kalem and you had a persuasion 16. So like where it would have been like 15 because of all those things, that was the DC. You are able to take a sample of the goop. All right. They don't let you loot the body, but you're able to take that sample.
That's quite all right.
Cool. You guys, after a few hours, make it off of the island. I mean, well, you're done with the guards. It's up to you what you want to do next. The scene is yours.
Oh my god, that was so stressful.
It was.
I honestly thought he was just enjoying the statue.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Hazel, did you feel different when you grabbed the when I gave you the sword?
Yes, I did.
It was something else. I'm sure that it can't be the true thing. I mean, they were dragon riders. Winged riders.
I mean,
Might be a replica, but the magical properties in it, I felt faster.
I don't know. As much security as they had coming and the fact that they had it enchanted, I think that might have been the real deal.
I've just never held a weapon like that. I mean, besides the javelin, but not one that makes me feel light on the feet.
Well, now you have. And we can tell a story about it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Are you doing okay, Hazel?
oh yeah, I'm good. A little tired. Had a rough day so far.
You look great.
Thank
Great.
you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first a seahorse. That didn't go so well. Now this. Yeah, just a long day. And I used my sack lunch way too early in the day. So,
You are hungry again.
I mean, yeah, you're not hungry after that fight? I mean, okay, I didn't do that much fighting. But I ran around a bit. So,
You did.
yeah, that was crazy.
And that flame that you had by you.
Oh, yeah. Isn't he cute?
Very much so.
Does it
Yeah.
have a name?
Never really thought of a name for it, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't really thought of a name.
I've seen it once before when we were by the constructed device that we were trying to destroy, but to see it in action, completely different.
Yeah, that was really the first time that I'd ever summoned him, and now starting to get used to it. It's still kind of weird, but he's cool. So,
I get what you mean.
yeah.
Well, what all do we have left? We have the salt and pepper on its way, potentially. We have the flowers. We need the rocks.
The kelp.
The kelp. We have the
Yep,
kelp.
yep.
We need the rocks.
Yep.
Well, perhaps there is some lunch along the way, so we can make our way that way.
Oh, maybe they'll have like a tavern somewhere or something.
True.
Take a load off, just for a little bit. Don't want the day to go to waste.
And honestly, we've gotten so much done today.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a little after like 1:32 p.m.
Are you doing okay, Sean? You seem quiet.
I'm fine.
Good.
Are you?
Yeah.
I have still marks.
Yeah.
I did not know you had that strength in you.
Neither did I. Sorry.
It is okay. For me. But next time, if I'm asking for a potion, I'm not going to steal anything from you.
I know. It wasn't that. I kind of lost control a little bit back there. And I don't know how to feel about it.
He was going to get away. What were you supposed to do?
Yeah. Anyway, let's go get some lunch. I'm hungry. My treat.
All right, after you then.
You guys make your way across the stone bridge once more back into the city proper of Muzbarak, out of the waters of the Nar. You come back into the city. You head into the market quarter once more. There are vendors selling all sorts of wares. The smell of incense and cooked meats and food fill the air. You smell perfume, and there's all manner of trade happening around you. You come by a restaurant called the Clay Pot. Do you guys want to roleplay the whole lunch thing, or do you just want to like...
Sounds like a good place to keep our feet up, just for a little bit.
Yeah.
You come you come into this store. It's you see that it's a classical, like, imagine like a Moroccan sort of doorway with like a straight entrance and then kind of like this cupola looking entrance frame built into the wall, adorned with these red and blue sort of tiles. The inside has some tables, and there's a back courtyard. It's kind of like a small little area where like three different kind of restaurants sort of converge, and you see that there's like high walls of the buildings around you. You take a seat. This Fire Ganassi comes up to you, and welcome to the Clay Pot. What may I offer you today?
I really need some meat.
If you are particularly hungry, I may offer you the meshui. This is a whole spit roasted lamb.
A whole lamb.
Well, parts of a lamb. The whole lamb is spit roasted, but I will give you will get the cut.
Could I get that rare?
Certainly. We also have couscous. We have tagine, which is it is probably our signature dish, cooked in a clay pot. And I have, I don't know, what are you in the mood for? I can offer you pagrir. It is a sort of spongy, sort of flat cake made out of semolina or flour. Semolina is a type of wheat.
I'll take
then-
whatever you said your specialty dish was.
Tagine.
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Would happily. She writes that.
And one for
He writes
me.
that down to tagine, and you sir the meshui.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anything to smoke?
No.
You would all know that I call it nari, like hookah is particularly popular and used in this area.
None
nothing.
for me.
I'm okay.
I'm good.
I'll be back. He leaves. Another attendant comes and drops down some tea for you all. And you have a little sort of like pastry that's brought in as an appetizer. Scene is yours. There's a number of people here at different tables. It's a little after lunch, so the lunch rush is kind of gone, but there's still like a number of people here that are enjoying their meals and just talking, enjoying merriment and smoking hookah.
A lot of people.
I didn't know
Yeah.
this.
I guess I'm
It
still
is
not
nice to
used
sit on here.
Yeah. What?
It is nice to sit, I guess, here and not be paraded through the city.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Does being out for lunch here make you uncomfortable?
Suppose now that I'm having time, really reflect. Still don't like the stairs and small space with lots of people. When we were in the arena, it was open. The castle, the rooms are big. Just feeling off. Don't know why.
Maybe you're hungry.
Starving.
It is not every day that you get, us walking in together.
Shun, you do
What kind of...
capture a few glances.
Sabir, I'm sorry.
Oh. For this,
Yeah.
it is fine. I just know next time to use my other hand.
Yeah.
If it happens. It is okay. You were in the moment.
That's the problem.
I've seen it before. Not from you, and not like you, but in the arena. The rage. The bloodlust. I'm not saying that is what you have at all. It could be anything. I can only say something akin to it. That's not meant to make you feel bad. At all. Your hand, though.
Yeah.
I'll kind of glance over at Hazel and just kind of try to give Shun, like, is it okay to talk about that?
No secrets.
Okay. Your hand, it changed. It wasn't your hand.
It was, though. At least what it has become. This was new.
When you lose control.
Never happened before. I could not always do the things I do. And, since I've been changing, and he points to his ears, his chest, and the creeping blackness along his palms. It grows. Hazel, the night we were out at the monastery, back in Sagen, might have lied to you.
About what?
When I went to pray, I didn't actually pray. I dug myself a hole deeper. And I think it's having consequences.
Is there anything that we can do to help you?
I don't know. I think the problem is that I don't know if I want help. Not yet.
That is okay. You do what you need to. And if you want help, we can be there. We are all coming into different things.
Shun will just kind of get real quiet.
With that, the waiter comes back. He brings puts down a plate in front of you. Shun, you see slices of lamb basically cut straight off the beast itself, and there's little side dishes of lettuce, mushroom caps, and chili peppers that seem to have been pickled. And he puts down 2 clay pots, Hazel and Sabir, in front of you guys. There are some meats, poultry, and fish, as well as some vegetables in this sort of stew, and it smells very strongly of like ginger, cumin, turmeric, cinnamon, and saffron, as well as a number of other like nuts and dried fruits that are kind of like in this whole stew. It's all quite good. It's not like the best and most amazing thing you've ever had, but it's quite good. A lot of tomato.
I've never had food like this before.
Yeah, this is a whole new experience for Hazel.
This is nice. It's like all together. There's just like so many flavors. I don't think I've never tasted anything like this.
Not even your breakfast plate. Back at, at the cabans.
Oh, like that was good. But food like that I've had before. This is something that I've never had anything like this.
It is quite good. How is yours, Shun?
So Shun is not doing his normal thing. He's in fact he's sniffed the accoutrement and is just fistfuls shoving the meat into his face. Just not even
Eating like a barbarian.
Oh, it must be good.
so hungry. In.
I wasn't that hungry to be, well, ever since the sandwich, but if you are still hungry, you can have some of mine.
We'll grab and eat.
There,
Careful,
there's also a plate of like pita and hummus that comes with the dish.
Ignores that.
Fair enough. Okay, you guys enjoy your meal. For all three, it's like 3 silver. For simplicity's sake, we'll call it a gold.
I'll toss a gold.
Is it a
It's a
gold like
gold.
per person or just in
No,
total?
gold total.
Well, thanks, Sabir.
No problem. I mean, who needs money anyways?
Exactly. What's it gonna do? Buy you some salt and pepper?
Every wizard in the world has screamed out in pain.
I had to buy paper.
What would you all like to do? To remind you all, the last thing on your list to collect is quartz that is necessary. You know that there is the Eldritch that has it, and you need to meet up with Mr. Snuggles again to collect spice. If he was able to procure it.
From where we're at, which is closer?
The Burkitosh is closer, but it's only been a few hours, so I believe he said that it would take him at least to the end of the day to try to collect the spice. The Eldridge estate is further north, and it's in the Sahil district, Quasir Heights, which is where the Kaban estate was. So that's where the 12 noble families are, and the palace is in Quasir Heights. I'll remind you, you guys can also explore other things. You can check out the Berkutash, the Almajid Arena, the dockyards. There's the upper district and the lower district, and then there's the Laoban, which is the center for temples for Elkushan gods. And I can
Looks
go over
like
those
we
again
almost
if you
have
need me to.
everything. Just missing one.
Do you think that maybe we should ask for help before trying to go and get
For the Eldritch?
quartz? Yes.
From who?
Maybe from the Caban family?
Feel like if they had something to offer, they would have offered it before we left, but we can always go back and try.
True.
You guys never gave them the details of what you need and where you can get it. Like, they have no idea that the Eldritch have the quartz.
Oh, we gave them a list, because that's how we mentioned the spice.
You didn't. You were very obscure about it.
Fair.
We mentioned the kelp to him, the spice, and that was the salt and pepper thing.
And you said like a rock. Like when you when you were listening to things, you were like, yeah, some stone, some weird stone that we need to get.
Well, did
Like, you didn't
Vigari, when we initially got it, explain to them what we needed?
I don't believe so. At least I might be misremembering, but as far as I'm aware, the Caban do not know any of the details regarding the ingredients that you guys are collecting, except the spice, which you know, they let that slide.
Whoops.
Yeah. I think she said it to her family, but not to the Caban.
Right.
Oh, because that's how we found out. Because we were like, what is the quartz? And then someone had to tell us what it was.
The Ishkatari told you who had the quartz,
'cause they
because
trade,
they're like,
right?
we trade with them and we get the materials and they give us materials. So
Okay.
yeah.
And we could go talk to them. It doesn't hurt. Give them a
least
little status
scope it
update
out.
on where we're at.
I think it's a good first shot, and if that doesn't work, then we'll just have to go get it ourselves.
Okay.
So you guys are making your way back to the Caban? Okay.
Mhm.
Cross into the city. Once again, sounds of the market start to die down as you enter Kasser Heights. The depictions of different deities are represented in these murals made with different ceramic tiles, very vibrant sort of colors, and depictions of the War of Fracture and different riders from Alkut appear. You make your way to the Eastern Gate, get to the Caban Estate, and make your way across the reflection pool back into the building, allowed free access in and out. As you guys are walking in, you see Diron Furkan. Sorry, not that one.
Like, what'd you call me?
Yes, Diron Furkan, who is the Loxodon. He is walking beside the court representative Kazem, which is the human that you had met that morning. And he kind of signals you down. Ah, very well, Mr. Shun. The body of Ruik has been collected for you. it is out by the stables. We did not want it to be in the house primarily, but we've prepared an area for you to inspect the body.
Thank you. We do that first, or do we ask about the rocks? What are we doing?
What rocks?
We're back at the Caban families.
You are back
right?
at the Caban estate.
Okay,
Yes.
just making sure. We need some quartz from the Eldritch family. Eldritch family? Did I say
Eldritch.
that right? Eldritch, excuse me. Eldritch family.
You need to collect quartz from the Eldritch.
Yes, it is the last ingredient that we need for the medicine for the crab.
Okay. I will make contact with their representative, Hannah, and see if we can broker some kind of deal. But the Eldritch are not particularly fond of the Caban at the moment. After the liberation of their assets and what happened yesterday with the Elam, I will see what can be done.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Is there anything else I can do for any of you?
I don't believe so.
So you have
Maybe
collected
there's
all. Yes.
maybe there's someone that you can talk to outside of the Caban to broker the deal. Or how hard is it to grit?
Well, the Caban handle the, pardon the expression, the lion's share of any and all materials, precious stone and non-precious stone that relate to the city. Do you have any other details about the quartz? Maybe I can collect it elsewhere. You know that it is
White.
and it sheens silvery blue in the sun. I shall look into this matter and see what can be done.
The one we need, if you hold it to the sky, it shines like a newly fashioned sword.
All right, I will see what I can do. I will contact Hannah and see what can be, if anything could be procured directly, or if there are any places in the city where we may be able to collect it. I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
If you care, the stables are in the back, and you may have somebody accompany you if you wish. But they're prepared for you. The servants have prepared the location.
Thank you.
And he walks off with Furkan.
Shun, would you like us to go with you, or do you want to go by yourself?
Yeah, we can all go. Maybe your eyes are better than mine. Sabir, you were more familiar with him than me. Any hiding
An
places?
asshole
I don't
is
know?
always an asshole.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, all right. Okay.
I do
let's
not
go.
know if that changes once they have passed.
Then this is just
we
a
can
dead
see.
asshole and it smells like one. Okay. Okay, let's go.
You walk back out towards the back of the sort of patio sort of area, down the stairs, and you see all the animals and all the trainers, the large sort of savanna estate they have for all these roaming creatures. Servants nod at you as you pass by, and you make your way to the stables. There are different horses and camels that are set up in the stables, and there is one particular area near the end that has the body prepared there for you.
Oh, look at that. He's in the ass's stall. Neat. Okay. I'll peruse the body, take my time, like, giving a physical examination. Just kind of, I mean, I don't know this individual. I'm just...
Yeah. You see that the frills are laid off to the side. They're not held back and they're not like flared out. It's just kind of like droopy. There is the giant puncture wound in the middle of his chest, and you can kind of see where it's been dressed a little bit, like covered, but not in any significantly like professional manner. It's kind of been slapdash at best. And he's in a loincloth. That's about it. Nothing else about him. No armor, no weapons, no nothing. Just a vacant, beige, sand-colored lizard folk that is a body, a corpse on a table.
The beige?
Yeah, he's like sand-colored. Why? What color? Am I getting his color wrong? What's his color?
I thought he was green, but I could be.
He's like a yellow-green with red. At least what I remember. Maybe it was beige.
I mean, he has green in his frills, so you do see that. But he's like a beige, yellow, orange sort of generally, like that's what his scales are, and he has a dash of green.
Yeah, I think that orange is what I was thinking of.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's bright.
He's supposed to be able to camouflage in the desert. That's kind of like in my head what it's been. This is definitely him.
Okay.
Who are you? There was nothing here for me. Just dead body.
You go and tear some cloth and kind of like roll it up into two little like scrolls and stuff my nose. I can make some for you, or if you would like.
I'm used to the smell of rotting flesh.
Same, but I still don't like it.
If he worked for Kazan, all he has is flesh.
Hazel, you have instructions attached to your little token that kind of describe how the token works. If you're going to use it for this.
I am going to offer it to Shun. I can give it to him, right? Like, it doesn't have to specifically be me that uses it.
Correct. Yeah. It's just an item. It can be used by anybody.
Well, I'll offer it to Shun in that case. Shun, you can use it if you want, but you don't have to. So, you can think on it if you need to, or use it now. It's your call, but I think you need this more than I do. And I'll hand it over.
I'll take it in my hand and just look at it. and look at the body. I can't. This was for you. I got what I needed.
Are you sure?
No. But
Well, we still have some time. You can think on it. And if you change your mind, you're still welcome to it.
he's not going
Hey,
anywhere.
Don't have that much time.
I can prepare him.
Yeah.
And maybe bury him. We can always dig him up.
No timetable on death, right?
No.
Okay. I will wait. I will think it over.
All right.
Okay. This,
You want to go back to the room and think on it for a little bit? Or do you want to go out?
I think I need a moment. Honestly, I'm not feeling very good.
Okay, I understand. And I'll just make my way then back to like our room.
I will go ahead and start to prepare the body to bury it.
Hazel moves to the room. Sabir starts to prepare the body. Shun?
I think Sean would walk toward his room, but then find himself wandering down toward the kitchen. And knowing that he has access, would kind of walk in and just ask if he can cut vegetables, knead dough, just busy work.
Okay. You make your way down to the kitchens. This place is pretty massive. There's all sorts of utensils and items in here that make just a straight intelligence check. Just roll and then add your intelligence.
14.
14. Definitely some familiar utensils here. There's a number of items that you're not really sure what they do or how they function. They're definitely like professional use. But the kitchen is huge. There's a lot of space for like mise en place, and you see that there's servants that are kind of like doing the busy work, just peeling potatoes, chopping up carrots, whatever the case may be. There's no, as far as you can tell here, the head chef, for example, is not present. The kind of people are just kind of preparing the foods for that evening. Just general ingredients. You approach this one human. She looks younger. She looks about 14, and she's just kind of sitting there peeling potatoes with who you presume is their mom. And they're just talking. And you get a couple of stares as you approach. And the mom stands and the girl stands. You must be Mr. Shun.
Just
We were told,
Sean.
of course. We were told that you would be using the facilities at some point.
I'm really here just to clear my head. If that is alright, I would like to just Get lost in the veggies.
Certainly. And she kind of points, and there's a number of stations. There's some people that are chopping onions, dicing onions, chopping up carrots. There's a lot of eggplant, zucchini. It really is up to you, whatever kind of stuff. There's no lack of culinary ingredients and preparations that can be made.
Just start taking a knife. Make sure my hands are clean. Knife. Start going through the potatoes, go through the, carrots, the celery, the onion, just literally just doing basic prep work, clearing out his mind, trying to reflect on the 2 lives that he took, the progressive feeling of pleasure and excitement and fulfillment and power, and how he both loved it and was terrified by it, and was trying to just center himself back in.
The chopping of the carrots, the slice, one at a time, just the shh, 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 shh. You see in detail the grain in the carrots itself, and just kind of like one slice after another, and you kind of just go into a flow state. That's where we're gonna end the session for tonight. Matt, you want to count us out?
All right. In 3, 2, 1. Bye!
Bye!